Ravensthorpe. An idyllic, close-knit farming community 526 kilometres southeast of Perth, with wheat, sheep and cattle farms spread across thousands of kilometres. But for all the positives, there's a very real downside. Their power goes out. A lot.
Quite often at times of adverse weather we'd lose power, and sometimes we could be off for quite some time.
Yeah, sometimes you could have 5 or 6 a month, couldn't you?
Yeah, sometimes you get 3 in a week.
With regional towns like Ravensthorpe, when there's a fault on any part of the line, the entire line automatically shuts down for safety reasons and to prevent bushfires starting. Crews are sent out on foot to check the line and find the fault. And with some of the lines being over 300 kilometres long, power can be off for quite a while.
Lots of outages is the thing that I think was the biggest hassle.
Freezers and things that in the event that power's out for any length of time, obviously that's costly.
So a lot of homes out here are transportable, and without air conditioning and that, they're pretty horrible.
It's getting more unreliable as time goes on.
The power problems were obvious. So in June 2016, Western Power approached 6 working farms in Ravensthorpe, each with different power needs and usage, to conduct a trial of a standalone power system, a self-sufficient power generation and storage unit.
We had a set of solar panels that collect energy from the sun, convert it to electricity, which provides power to the houses, and also charge up the batteries. They provide power when the sun's not shining. We have 2 days worth of storage in the batteries. Now, if the batteries run flat because the sun hasn't been shining, there's clouds and storms, we have a diesel generator that can run to then charge up the batteries as well.
For the first time, these farmers were now harvesting the power of the sun to generate electricity for their entire farm.
It was probably the worst couple of weeks you could have picked for the blokes to do the work. They really toughed it out.
They came in, full crew did it, and didn't have to do anything for them. All self-sufficient, yeah, kept out of your way.
And while it's still early days, the systems have already made a significant impact.
We were hopeful that it would work well, so we thought we'd give it a go, and yeah, it's worked really well now.
Yeah, we haven't had an outage since you've been on it.
No, there's been two or three outages on the line that we've heard about, but we didn't know about because we didn't have them yet.
The early success of this trial bodes well for the future, and perhaps a seismic shift in the way power is supplied to rural and regional communities like Ravensthorpe.
It was time for that type of innovation. Batteries are getting so good, and I think the cost is going to start coming down. And I think it's time that we move that way. And I think it's quite exciting time for, well, in particular, solar.